If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. Today, God tells you to find your happiness in Him. According to the Father, happiness may come and go sometimes, but you will find that joy is a deep reserve that lives in my spirit inside you. When things are hard and stressful, look for comfort in what holds you up. Know this, I will give you food every morning and water from rocks at every spot you stay on the way. We don't need to keep focusing on yesterday's statement. The evidence from yesterday is now part of history. Gather your things together and move on. Don't base your loyalty or commitment on things that happened in the past. Yesterday's food always brings about decay. Keep going after me and making progress in me. The Father says that you will trust me not only in times of victory but also in times of trouble right now. I stand for your health and the beauty of your face. I am your supply and your exceedingly abundant source of everything you need. People are not your source of food. You don't get most of your pleasure and food from people. I am a jealous God. I am your provider. I am the ram caught in the woods to meet your every need, so please turn to me. Know this, I will improve your body when resources are limited. I will make sure that you are the only one left standing after all the other false partners have died, withered, and left. You are not being asked to follow the crowd in the lush valleys of Sodom. Instead, I want you to answer my call to the higher places where covenants are made and the burning bush is seen. I am who you are and what I do in your life now. Today, God says that the word I'm giving you has made you clean. There is washing and there is cleansing in my spirit, says the Father. When the evil in the world makes you feel bad, come to me to feel better. In every case from the Old Testament, the dirty always made the clean dirty when they touched them. There was one single exception. Even if something dirty touches moving water, the water stays clean. I'm the river that flows through your life. As proof of my love and cleanliness in your life, I have given you streams of living water that flow from you. Know that the strength of the stream inside you is greater than the strength of the enemy trying to get through your defenses, no matter how hard things may get. The pressure from my spirit inside you is stronger than the pressure from the enemy trying to change you. As the Israelites sang to the rock and water came out, so let your tongue praise me, and my spirit will refresh you and make you clean. My spirit is being cleansed, sweetheart. Salvation from sin and freedom from the filth of this world are necessary and important. Get close to the water source, the springs where water flows, the real river of my spirit that is already running through you. It's not a figure of speech for a river, it's a real river, as strong as any on earth, coming from my heart into your life and destroying every enemy attack. Say prayers to that water. Tell that river to come out like the ancient saints did. Accept and become clean. Accept and feel better. Accept renewal and restoration, and use my healing water to change today. God says, today you have asked for a result, commit yourself to my process. Focusing on the end goal means being aware of the steps that need to be taken to get there. The process will teach you to be disciplined. The process will teach you how to behave. You will have to take up your cross and follow me to do this. Throughout the process, you need to give me your full attention and ignore everything else. Don't let things get to you. Please don't expect me to respond right away. That's not how I work. Admonish your spirit, and pay attention to what I say. I am not in a tough spot, I am changing. When you realize that problems are just steps that lead to a result, you can't help but smile, be happy, and keep going forward. The Father says that if you want to grow, you have to accept the manure. Please pay attention to what I say. The stall stays clean even when there isn't an ox there, but the ox's work brings in a lot of money. Stop telling the ox to clean up after itself. Stop asking me to make changes to the process so that you can get what you want. I'll be happy to help. I'm going to teach you. I will say what's on my mind through you and give you the knowledge you need to handle problems with ease. People might think you're crazy for not being concerned with the smallest details of procedures because I'm showing you a big picture of what your life could be like. God says that He is putting His wonder into your life today. You will be amazing because I am putting my wonder into you. Refrain from feeling bored. Stop being surprised or shocked by who I am in you. Do not let the currents of religious routine sweep you away in the void of the everyday. Go up and out of the normal world and into the higher area of my favor. I'd like to do you this favor. Today, I give you the full measure of my favor. Ignore all the mean accusations and disgusting thoughts of other people that go against what I'm saying about you. Those who have judged and slandered you are about to be completely turned around and forced to join my joy. I will free them from their bad attitudes, and even though they fought you at first, they will soon go beyond even your compliance in the choices they fought you over in the first place. Do not let anyone put themselves in the situation of being your enemy. Acts of love can counteract the evil that people do. Love them with all your heart. Love them very much. Love them with all your heart. Keep going after the kingdom. They will figure out what to do if they need to go to extra classes in the future. Do not fight against evil. Stay away from holding on to anger. Don't look for ways to get even. Just have a party. Show appreciation. Give yourself over to me and let me handle everything while you keep finding joy in me. Your share makes me happy. The Pharisees and liars will be unable to stand your deep joy in me because it will overshadow their attention-seeking behavior. Do not hold grudges against others. Don't give in to anger. Instead, work to make things better. For those who choose not to be angry, the realms of faith will reward them with frequent flyer miles that will help them quickly reach their final goal. Today, Jesus Christ says that He is bringing you joy again. I'm getting rid of the boring, dull, and uninteresting clothes. The things that happen to you today will surprise and amaze you. You will dance and have a party. You will be shocked by what I do among you. You will shiver with excitement as my spirit harmonizes with your spirit like a tuning fork, letting my sound travel from you to people who can't hear it because they don't believe it. Please let my voice reach you, beloved. I'm creating my music inside of you, which is creating beautiful scenes of victory and awe that will beautifully come out of your heart and change the way your life looks. The enemy has been trying to stop you from participating in my realm, but today I'm fixing that. My voice is the sound that motivates you to move forward with happiness and favor. This being called you was made, and I am currently growing inside of you. Awaken to my greatness. Get up and enjoy the beautiful country I gave you as a gift and an honor. Be amazed at everything I'm doing and saying in your life and given fully to it all. When I tell you to participate, I mean that you should fully immerse yourself in me and be extended by my essence. I will make it easier for you to learn, grow, and change. This is the lion sitting next to the lamb. The lion heart of the lion of the tribe of Judah was given to this spirit. This means that you were made in my image and reflect my likeness, which is my part in your life. Today, God wants us to welcome the unknown. Shall we? I have not called you to a life that is boring, predictable, or repeated. I am a living God who is present with my people like a heavenly storm that scatters the remains of the old world. Dear beloved, I have called you to a new life. I didn't tell you to line up in my kingdom and march. You are told to move forward, sure that I have prepared, called, and given you the power to do much more than you have ever done before. Do not tell yourself, the chance has passed, the chance has passed. Or, this is the job that belongs to someone else. My time for you is now. I am the now God, and it is the now that I am showing myself to you in a way that will make you unable to stay still. Leave the slow place and take a look at how the chains of the everyday are being broken. The energizing breeze of my spirit wakes you up and propels you toward a goal that is very different from what you have done before. Get up and do the holy work. Do not think about what you are going to say or do or what will happen afterward. Get ready to be amazed by the problems I give you and the solutions I offer. You have jobs to do in my kingdom: plant, water, harvest, and go on adventures. There is less and less darkness in the world. My kingdom's government is growing. To protect the peace of my throne in the wild parts of a world that won't behave. Serve as a messenger of my peace and power. Have I not called you? Hasn't my help given you the tools you need? Will you not come back with the many sheaves that you picked from the fire and brought into my storehouse? As long as you work together, your fate and part will be fulfilled, and you will be happy. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family, and write Amen in comment. Jesus Christ says that no one should look down on your youth. I am the Ancient of Days, and I live inside you. The things I've taught you are not based on my own experience. The wisdom I've given you comes from the blessing I've put on your life. You will teach about things you don't know much about and make claims you haven't heard before. You are going to leave the world of my beauty and show many people the way to life. Many people who have lost their way and been led astray by enemies will find their way back with the help of the skills I have given you. Take up the robe of service I have given you today. You are not a believer from the outer court. You are being asked to come into my rooms and serve at my table. Don't look down on your youth, and don't let other people do it either. I need you to be in my kingdom, and I won't move forward as if your existence doesn't matter. When you walk with me along the road, the time for preparation will be over. A time for training and schooling exists, as well as a time for carrying out and putting things into action. Now is a good time to take action. Don't think of learning as something you do. I will guide you into my understanding and knowledge as you work hard at your tasks without hesitation. These days, you are not blind to the enemy's plans. You are smart enough to figure out where your disagreement is coming from. You are smart enough to see that the enemy is polluting and blocking my people and has sometimes stopped you from moving forward with my plans, purposes, and goals. Take your mind off of the past and put it on the possibilities that are happening right now. I promise you right now that I will be a part of your life. My promise to you will clean up and start over in your life. Are you ready to start all over again? Instead of looking back, turn your attention to the opening I've set up in front of you today. The Father says, "Today I call you to the watchtower of my city." Because you are psychic, you can see, hear, and spot the enemy's attack before it happens. You will be ready for what tomorrow brings because you chose not to let the failures of yesterday get in the way. The Father tells us not to think about our past problems too much. Do not allow the painful memories of past complaints to cloud your view. Grow up and get rid of old ways of thinking by accepting my way of thinking and looking at the past. Don't feel bad about what you did because you could have done something different. This is just an attempt by the enemy to confuse you. You still have a job to do, watchman, and I've called you to it today. Today, God says that He is calling you out of the darkness. I didn't get in touch with you to be an obscurantist. I've called you into the public to make a difference in many people's lives in my name. The enemy has worked hard to push you to the edges and keep you from talking to other people. Even though things have been hard, he has tried to make you less sensitive to the sincere pleas of those around you. I am changing that, though. Many people think that what they call a prophetic gift is an attack by the enemy meant to trap people in their own opinions and keep them critically judging others. You have sometimes been through this in your own life, which made you tired and hurt your feelings. The Father said, "I gave you a merciful reason to do what you did. You have my heart, which shows that kindness wins over judgment. You are from the tribe of Judah, not Dan. I didn't ask you to be the lawmaker and make decisions about other people's lives or tell them they would be punished. The message I send, which is the message of the country, is one of regret. People turn away from their sins because I am merciful. There are areas for being compassionate and areas for being strict. You shouldn't ignore my goodness, because it's through my goodness that your gift flows, leading people from darkness to a new relationship with me. Don't pay attention to the unrealistic demands of people who have put the weight of negativity on you. Accept your job as the role model I've always imagined for you as an encourager, and you will help heal wounds and fix paths. God tells us to take part in the work that was finished on Calvary right now. When I bent down in front of the tree and said, "It is finished," it meant that it was over for all time. Your healing is already planned. The stripes that were put on me to heal are not a temporary source. It's not up to me to decide for each person whether to heal. The stream, which is tainted with blood from Calvary, is always open to anyone who wants to use it. I will never disagree with what the cross says. My sovereignty shows up when I say yes, not when I suddenly back out of my promise to do what's best for you. Accept the confirmation of my promise today. Many things could get in the way of your healing, but there is one certain thing: my loyalty. I am committed to both listening and communicating. My word is a trustworthy source that will never let you down or disappoint you. Ascend from the area of skepticism that is marked by its wide openness to question. Stop using logic and reason to judge me and believe that I am who I say I am and that I will keep my promises. You are going through a time of signs, miracles, and wonders. Right now, the river of my love and power starts to flow through your life, changing what tomorrow will be like. The Father says that you will live and not die, and that you will tell others about what your God has done. Today, God says that your life has not been for nothing. It felt like everything you touched turned into brass at times. You complained to me many nights because you thought you were Esau instead of Jacob. The enemy tried to hide all of my glory in all of your existence. The enemy worked hard all the time to keep you from being happy. It seemed like those who compromised and disobeyed were getting ahead of you every day through schemes, trickery, and flattery. They had a flashy presence and caused damage when they were gone. You worked hard to fix the chaos and help the people who were hurt by leaders who only cared about themselves and ignored their following. The Father begs you not to give up. You are entitled to compensation. I have heard all of your cries. Every tear you shed, whether it was because of your own or the pain of others, has been kept in my vessel as a useful balm. Glory, plenty, and gifts will come your way. Honor is something you deserve. The spirit of forgiveness and healing that I give you today will get rid of the shame and problems of the past. We are having a party today. Today, we honor the loyalty of someone with a servant's heart who gives their life every day as a sacrifice. I can feel how you feel. There are times at night when I see your raised hands. Know that I am your honored benefactor and that you will find peace and rest under my pavilion. Thanks for being in my presence. Before the video continues, I request you to comment amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Today, divine certainty confirms that you are a son. You were born again from the seed that will never die. When you gave yourself over to me, I put the essence of myself into you, conceiving the beginning of my being at that very moment. I have given you a piece of myself that is growing and getting closer to completion. Your life and I are becoming more and more aware of my presence. Some people may look on and be confused, but know this: I have no desire to introduce you to religious culture. Today, I give you the freedom to skip over the religious structures that people have made up. Get involved with things that are real, important, and busy. Connect with the core of my spirit, which is what my spirit is making and copying inside you right now. According to them, you can't be real if you don't follow their rules. People have forced you to fit into a standard Christian character, but that did not come from me. I am the God who has never put things in a straight line. Please don't think that I told you to follow human norms, no matter how important or respected the person is. Forget about all of that. Please don't let the standards of other people affect how you act. You need to realize that the only thing you owe anyone is love. Go ahead. Show them respect and courtesy by hugging them and continuing your search for the place that Abraham was looking for. This city, along with all of its families and connections, was built and made by me alone. I have set aside a seat for you next to me. It is there that you will offer your life as a sacrifice and understand what it is like to walk with me as a faithful son or daughter that I created. God says today, I am standing in for you, regardless of how people treat you. Those who have made fun of and laughed at you will be busy with other things because I am taking on the duty in your life to show my power and my kindness to you. The Father says that life's blessings don't always bring comfort when things are bad. Close friends and family members sometimes put their own needs aside. People who cheered you on when you won have turned away when things go wrong. Let me take care of them. Show me the relationships that have broken your heart and ruined your hopes. I am the God who makes family units separate from each other. I will never leave you when you are broken. I will bring you back happiness and bring people into your life who will celebrate your joy and mourn your sadness. So, take comfort. Stop telling sad stories. The time of sadness for you is over. Forget about the past. Not just my deeds, but also my comfort define who I am. I showed up as the comforter, bringing comfort and healing to your life and heart. Get some fresh air. Are you getting my message? Allow yourself to rest and recover. Do not hurt yourself more while you are among the graves and broken friendships and ties. Moving forward. Get up. Get better and move on. People who are damaged cause disorder. People who are hurt walk on a broken road. If you want to pay attention to me, I want you to do it without any clouded lenses of sadness or loss. I stand for your hope. Today, I wish you hope for a new life, free from the past and full of joy for the bright future that will soon come true, as the Father says. Jesus Christ says that today is a day of 2 testimonies. You made it through the test, and now the prize is waiting for those whose hearts are right with mine. You were able to stay calm because you were patient. Because of this, the reward you are getting now is the same as the reward I give to people who trust me. This is the rest, says the Father, and this is the joy. Even though all men leave you and don't care about your pleas, I have not left you nor have I ignored you. I'm about to challenge the situation and bring to the attention of those who quickly threw out your claim your heartfelt plea as well as the unfairness of your situation. Get ready for a change of luck, says the Father. Wait for the good thing that I'm planning to happen for you. It will not last for the lies that have been spread. The truth about who I am in your situation will come out. People have lied and manipulated others by using my name in a bad way and trying to take what heaven's court says you have the title deed to. As a result, the Father tells you not to be afraid. Please don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams or let the willows of despair hold your joy. The long-lasting problem will soon be gone thanks to my work. I will use my strength to punish those who try to escape with your permission. You should be ready to move on. Today is the day. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.